Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go again with Taylor.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Sack through 39 from 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
70 Lions. 40, 70.
They're going to try to throw for it. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
I'll throw it here on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Let's go. Have the 60. Have the 60.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Got it. Ready?
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Just kind of a confidence builder. An offense drives it down. Special teams does their job. And now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
The Colts ready to kick this one away. And away we go once more. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Look the hot. 18.
Shotgun now, first round. He's going to loft one deep to the left. His first throw is an interception. Kenny Moore with the pick.
They'll take over 1st down 10 at their own.
What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal.
Pass play coming here. This one's complete, right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Kicks on the crosser. And this is going to take him off at across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down, Colts. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Second and 3 now. From the gun, Taylor. He has room past the 25. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts go up 10-zip here in the first.
Texans nothing.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Here we go. 118.
They begin with a run by Mixon. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Stroud off the play fake. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
They'll take over first and 10.
So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Let's go.
They're going play action. Makes the grabbing bounds left side. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Nice. Here we go. Nice. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. And they've got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Back to pass on 2nd and short. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Trying to find his tight end. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throw is caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
1st and goal. Here's Taylor. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Time for the 2nd quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points.
Let's go.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts parlay the interception into points. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead.
Texans nothing.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. No to return this. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He puts a mayor under it deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here we go.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try getting it to Nico Collins. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick the QB up somehow, some way.
When he gets him out of the deep part of their half, this is out across the 20. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That's grabbed inside the 30. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts make it a 24-point ball game.
Texans nothing.
ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
Cool thing about a drive-starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. All right. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. 30! He's at the 10! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game.
I think he'll take his highlights, however. Important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This taken from the 12. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now.
They go play action on 1st down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Go.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Noel to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
It's a gain of 29.
Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. He has this down to the 34. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go right back to Pierce. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
The kicker on for the
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Starting at the 10. He stopped on the run back for the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Big man showing up the yards. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts make it a 24-point ball game.
Texans 14.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Noel to return this. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. White Tony. 118.
From the gun, Sprout. Lobs this deep down the middle. That's caught at the 25. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
38, Texans 21.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A give left side to Taylor. And he's out the clear. Into the red zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Lining up now to try the extra point. right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts make it a 24-point ball game.
Texans 21.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. No to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. 18. Outside.
Back to throw, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play action, here's Stroud. And this one is launched downfield. Ooh, a little bit of big gainers. They connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I don't mind that play action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was as they defended that pretty darn well.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Stroud now on 4th down. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. From the gun, here's Pierce. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Stroud off of play action. A pass caught by Tate Dell. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain moving.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans chop some of the lead off before the half. Tank Dell, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now.
Texans 28.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Short pass brought in, and they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10, here's a pass. This is a heater going deep. Big gain downfield. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts make it a 24-point ball game. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He's going deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he's stuffed on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Noel to return this. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the 2nd half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Wow, that's right. 118. What's that?
They go play action with Stroud. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
7-yard loss.
One thing you learn about NFL halftimes, Kate, is they're a lot quicker than the college game. You got to make your adjustments in a hurry, and boy, has this defense. Back-to-back sacks, setting up what could be a very quick 3-and-out, and an early boost in the second half.
Setting up the screen. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
4th and forever coming up.
All right. Bucky. 118.
They're going to go for this. It's Stroud. Taunts. This is Nolan. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. He hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Right back it goes to Pierce. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting better on that run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Stroud from the pistol. And that's a win for the pass rush. And as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right. 118. What's that?
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
On play action, here's Stroud. Makes the catch. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Pierce can't right past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. there. Tackled by Keon White there.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. He picks up 28 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go.
They're going to try and throw it here. It's his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Taylor trying the left side. Oh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Taylor again. He's got the first down before they can make the tackle. So let's see what this penalty flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. All their options open to convert here. This is 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. And the Colts will try for 3. Out comes their field goal unit. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little over 45 here. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that stretches the lead to 21.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. No to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff, headed left, Pierce. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He completes it in traffic. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. It's everything he has under this one. He's got it inside the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 40. That's another Texans first down.
Pierce up the middle. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, the Colts got to it first.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play no one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
Going with the screen to Taylor. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Right side is reeled in by Warren. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
At the 60, at the 60. Let's go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. The Colts ready for the punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Bronk, after getting a big chunk on that return.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
All right. 11. 118. What's that? Hey, uno Mars.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Fits it through the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game.
Texans 41.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He'll take this at the 10. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. There he goes, right sideline. He could do it. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a 3-score game in the 4th. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
What 18? What's that?
Shotgun now, first round. He puts a man under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Higgins downfield, finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, the Colts got to it first.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set.
They go again with Taylor. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Go! 19, Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
60.
Here's a throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Taylor. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And the Colts, 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
And in motion, out of the slot. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts put up even more points in a win. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown, his 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead.
41.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Noel to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. This is Pierce. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll run. It's Pierce. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
First down, and they go right back to it. They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Stroud now on third. And they pick him off again. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10 from the 43.
70 Lions.
A run here with Taylor. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
The 39-yard line.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Colts moments away from win number 12. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go.
Sending a tight end in motion left. Second down carry for Taylor. Jukes away from one. Jukes another one. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Give him 24 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a handoff to Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take go.
Dive play straight ahead. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a